Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers and fellow rebels, and welcome to another video. Right then, so let's get straight into it, shall we? So, the Home Office posted this on the 14th of August. Took a while for me to get there, but I'll get there. These criminals will face the full force of the law. More than 1,000 arrests related to recent public disorder. Okay, fine. So, what happened to the presumption of innocent until proven guilty? These criminals will face the full force of the law. You've arrested 1,000 people and already called them criminals because they're guilty without a trial. Because by posting that, and you did actually get community posted. I don't know if it's on this one. No, it didn't. Where they actually say, well, actually, they are innocent until proven guilty. No, that says they're criminals before they've even gone to court. So you've broken the human rights law there by presuming everybody's a criminal. 1,000 people, they're criminals. More than 1,000, they're criminals, and they will face the full force of the law. So you've already decided they're guilty immediately. Funny that. But then again, we're having now 24-hour courts. You can be arrested, put on remand, sit in front of a judge and in prison, fast-tracked, as quick as you can. As I covered in one of them, a lady got arrested and put into prison, charged and put in prison 26 months for daring to yell at a hotel. We had another guy who got put into prison for 20-odd months for gesticulating and shouting at a police officer. No, if you're watching this from anywhere else in the world, I shit you not, this is as bad as it's got. Yeah, the guy who stabs 3 children at a Taylor Swift party, oh, it's okay. He can wait till next year, where hopefully it's all died down and no one's paying any attention to it. Those arrested at the Birmingham riots, which there was only a few, they've been arrested, not fast-tracked, not put in prison. In fact, those people who have been criminals, already decided guilty before even going in front of a court, have had all their faces plastered over every single MSM media thing. But those people arrested for the counter-protests, shall we say, not one. You see, we'll fast-track when it suits. And there's more to this. We'll just forget about that. So if we can have courts open for 24 hours a day now, we can arrest, prosecute, and imprison. Remembering, in prisons that apparently are so full that we've got to release burglars and fraudsters out early. And in one case, a guy stabbed somebody, but let him out. We let them all out early to make room in the prisons because the prisons are overloaded. But we can fill them up with far-right thugs quickly. And we can do all that. Why couldn't we do that for the grooming gangs? Why couldn't we do that for knife crime? Why can't we do that for rapes? Why can't we do that for sexual assaults? Why can't we do that for burglaries? Why can't we do that for absolutely any other law that's broken? Make it make sense. If you can do that for this, where the government wants to stamp down and become the dictatorial communist regime Marxist government that they want to be, if they can do that for this, why can't they do that for every other crime? Still waiting for anyone to try and make this make sense. Seems to be my new catchphrase now, but it's true. Make it make sense. How can we have 24-hour courts now for this, but we couldn't at all for anything? Oh, I know, all you dumbass liberals, because the adults are back in the room. No, they're not. And if you think that, you're part of the problem. The simple truth of the matter is, you had the Home Office calling anyone who was arrested as criminals before they'd even gone in front of a judge, so they're guilty. You've made sure that all these people who are arrested are automatically guilty, and some of the prison sentences for some of the so-called crimes, really? We know what it's for. It's to silence people. You're not going to silence us. You're not. And as the disclaimer says, I don't condone violence. I've seen what violence does, and it never really solves anything. I did have one so-called clever person who went, well, if violence doesn't solve anything, why do we fight World War II? Just go and take yourself off and have a quiet cry in the corner. Give your head a wobble. These are the people we have to deal with. If you break the law by smashing into a shop and robbing it, it's your own fault. Well, the thing is, though, by smashing into a shop and robbing it, you're committing an offence which will get you arrested, charged and put in prison. But if you walk into Greg's, as this guy says, what are you, just getting a coffee and signing at Greg's, guy comes in with a bag, clears the shelves of stuff, excuse me, and walks out. I ask the staff if they saw him, they just laugh and say, yes, can't do anything, Britain. So if you break into a shop and steal the stuff when there's a riot going on, and you're far right, obviously, you will be caught, charged, and put in prison. But if you just walk in during the day and just empty the shelves, nah, it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Make it make sense. Genuinely. How? Does anyone else's head just explode? Am I the only one? And if I'm not the only one and you think what I'm saying's right, then subscribe. But the logic, it astounds me. If there happens to be a protest and you break into a shop and rob it, potentially 26 months in prison. You walk in during the day and rob it right there and then, and that's for every shop. Nothing, not a damn thing. You're fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Help yourself. Why are all the businesses going broke? Well, it's because everybody keeps just robbing shit. Well, what you need to do is say there was a riot at the time. Then we'll arrest them. Well, only certain demographics, and we'll put them in prison. And we'll do it within 24 hours. Make it make sense. Any case. Enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.
This once great nation, eroded by